Yo, what's up, today we are going to be talking about, just having a chat about how to go pro from college. I'm going to be talking about my college career, and then at the end, I'm going to tell you guys what my plan is to go pro.
Doesn't hurt to have a player like Ben Validation.
How's man talk about pressure? I don't feel pressure.
3 key talking points today, nothing too crazy. I'm going to be talking while I pack some orders. Got my computer printer out right here. Got some orders I've already packed. Working on that right now. Guys went absolutely insane, making me super busy, but nothing but love. I really appreciate every single order. Like, it's you know, even if you're just watching this video, I appreciate that. No need to order anything. Appreciate you guys, seriously. To start out, and I'm also really bad at multitasking. Yeah, I'm really bad at multitasking, but we're gonna try that out today. I'm gonna try and get better at it. So printing out labels and packing orders while I talk about this. But yeah, how to go pro from college soccer. That is the first line of discussion, if that even is a saying. I don't know if it's a real saying, but there's a couple ways to go pro from college soccer. I'll start with what a GA contract is. A GA contract is when a player is really good, they have a really good season, and what GA stands for is Generation Adidas. So it's sponsored by Adidas. Basically, it's Adidas giving a player a contract. So that means that the MLS team doesn't have to pay for their first team contract, which is pretty sick. I don't know why Adidas does that. I guess it's just like they got the money, I guess. But yeah, they do that, and the top players in college soccer get that. So the very best, like I think there's like 10 or 8 Generation Adidas contracts that you can get. I'm not sure. I'm like, it's really Googleable, but you guys get the gist. So boom, I am not gonna be one of those players, I don't think. But yeah, that's one way you can get a GA contract any year you're in college. Literally, I believe, yeah, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, like, you can get a GA contract if you have an insane season and they like you, and yeah, they pick you for a Generation Adidas. But boom, that's not the usual route. I mean, not a lot of people get that. Next way is just the draft. Now, that is the route I'm taking right now. I'm eligible for the draft. It's not the only route I'm taking. I'll get into that later. But once you're a senior, you're automatically entered in the draft. That's how it used to be. Now, if you want to put your name in the draft and you're a sophomore or junior, you can put your name in the draft. So the draft's going to be a lot different this year, but there's that. And also, MLS Next Pro players are also eligible for the draft. I don't know if it's only, I didn't put stickers in this order. I don't know if it's only MLS Academy MLS Next Pro players, or if it's all MLS Next Pro, but they're also eligible for the draft. So that changes things. That might, you know, that might lower my draft stock, because usually it's only seniors, and now there's a ton of, you know, young ballers, you know, lots of ballers in MLS Next Pro that like are eligible. So who knows how that will change things, but we shall see very soon. And then the next way, say you don't get drafted, at this point you need somebody on your behalf to kind of like, you need connections basically, whether that's an agent that believes in you, that can get you in for trials. You might have to go to combines. Like, MLS teams will hold combines, which basically, it's like an ID camp for pro. At the, you know, trying to explain it, an ID camp for pro. You got to go there, you got to ball out and make something happen, which, you know, a lot of players do. A lot of players go undrafted. They might, you know, they could get like might get an MLS contract, might get an MLS Next Pro contract, might get a USL contract, USL League 1, League 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's possible. I believe that is the route Matt Sheldon. And also, shout out to Matt Sheldon, because he told me he likes the We Up shorts. He has a pair. Glad I could get a pair to him, but that was a really big inspiration. Like, for me to like keep working hard and grinding. You know, I look up to him a lot, so I appreciate you for that. Off topic though, but yeah, so that's the route he took, and now he's had a really good career in the USL. So if you don't get drafted, it's not the end of the world. If you really love the game and you're willing to graft and grind, because that man grinded, like I saw it live. But yeah, that is also an option. Then that's basically how you can go pro from college. You either extreme baller, get a GA contract, you're also a baller and you get drafted, and then you, oh, that's another thing we have to talk about, the draft. Boom. So the draft is not what it seems. It's not like the NFL or the NBA where you go to the draft and it's a guaranteed contract. The draft is basically a glorified tryout unless you're on a GA contract. So what I mean by that is you'll get drafted by a team, boom. So it's an invitation to preseason. So you go to preseason with a team and it's your job to basically earn the contract. Now, sometimes a team will draft you and be like, hey, you're good, but you're not quite good enough for the first team. So we're gonna sign you to a second team deal, which you can then earn a first team deal from this, like after playing a year with the second team. But you know, no easy feat. Like anything, it's not easy. So that's a possibility. And yeah, I mean, the higher you go in the draft, the more likely, I guess, maybe a little more likely that you're gonna get a first team contract. But you know, I've had teammates get drafted, some of them signed first team, get picked in the second round, signed first team, and played some of the most minutes in the MLS out of any rookie from college. And some, I know people who got drafted in the first round and haven't played a single minute. So, you know, really, it's up to you. Like everything in life, in my opinion, it's up to you to go get it and go take it. Moving on, if there's anything I missed, comment down below and I'll touch up on it in another video. But moving on, we're going to my college career. Also, if you want me to go about how I got recruited, I'll make a video about that. But first, we're just talking about my college career. Started out, I was recruited as a center back, but they didn't play me as a center back. They played me as a right back. Did I like this? I just like to play, to be honest. Right back is not my favorite position, but I thought I really improved my 1v1 defending that year playing right back, because, you know, I'm in a lot of 1v1 duels against some of the shiftiest players in college. A lot of shifty players just working on 1v1 defending, and that was definitely really good for me. So yeah, improved a lot, played a lot, started most games, and I don't know, pretty successful freshman year, but I was not fully confident in my ability to go pro at this time because I was playing right back and I was like, I don't know if, you know, teams will be able to see me as a right back. Like, I'm a little tall, but I was fine. But I wanted to move to center back. Boom, sophomore year, get moved to center back, and I'm playing well. I'm playing under, you know, a senior center back who I'm learning a lot from, and I'm just taking this year to really learn. You know, I was in film a lot with Coach Dalby. Shout out Coach Dalby. He's just teaching me a lot. That was a big learning year for me. We won the Big Ten. We won the Big Ten tournament, and then we got smacked 8-2. Which is a crazy story that I can tell later, but the few people, I mean, I guess some people will know about that, but I'm rambling. Good year, got lots of good film, feeling good, but I know I have to take a next step. So going into the next year, I put my head down and grinded. I mean, grinded. Like, my diet was on one. Like, I was like getting the right sleep every single day. Like, obviously I get the right sleep now and diet, but like, it was to another level of like, man, I really want this shit for real. Put on like 15 pounds of muscle, maybe not straight muscle, obviously, but I put on 15 pounds because I was a skinnier guy, and you know, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling explosive, I'm feeling fast, and I was ready for, you know, ready for my junior year. Junior year comes around, I have a good season, don't get me wrong. It doesn't go as planned. I had a lot of goals for myself that I didn't achieve. I wanted to be Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. Didn't get that, rightly so, because I wasn't the best defender. Yeah, had a lot more goals. I wanted to ball out and leave college then. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I love college, but like, if I got a pick, I would have bounced. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have the year I wanted, but lots of improvement and a little bit more hype around my name. Boom, going into the senior year, I'm like, obviously grinding during the summer, going on a few pro trials, but knowing that I'm coming back. You know, I trained with a few MLS teams, trained in Sweden. I'll touch on that in the end, but balling, and not balling yet, but doing well in the summer, just working on my craft, whatnot. Senior year, I know this is my year. I want to win Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year and a lot more, and I end up doing that. Have a great year, and to be honest, I knew I would. I just had to stay calm because I knew I had the ability. I knew that all the work I put in throughout the years was going to show this year, and yeah, I created, you know, a little bit more hype around my name. Every year in the college soccer, the commentators choose a few players to meet ride. Usually it's seniors, so I mean I was a senior, but it's not always seniors actually. They meet ride. They just choose players to meet ride, and I was one of them. So that was funny, but like, you know, I put in the work, so I think I earned it. Pause. But yeah, boom, do well, create more hype around my name. Season doesn't end the way we want it, but it was a successful season. From there, I wish we made the NCAA tournament, obviously. We should have. We got completely robbed. I don't know who's on the committee. If you're watching this, I'm not going to go there. That's my college career. What is the plan now? So we have a few options. Now, I'm going to give these options, and none of them are like placed higher than the other right now. It all depends on what is going on. It all depends, it just depends on a lot of things. I can come back another year. I have another year of eligibility. I would, with NIL, I have an opportunity to make good money here and stay. So it's a possibility. I want to go pro. That's the first goal, but yeah, possibility. The draft. I'm eligible for the draft, and in the mock draft, which is complete BS, so this doesn't mean anything. Good or bad doesn't mean anything, but they said I was going to get picked in the second round to LAFC. Now, is that true? Very unlikely that like they get that perfectly right. Like, it's actually impossible to get that perfectly right, but that's what they're saying. And to keep that in mind, like last year, none of my teammates who were in the draft were picked in the mock draft to even get picked, and they all got picked. So like that just shows you that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, and there's a few MLS teams interested, just, you know, yeah, they're interested, they like me as a player, blah blah. The next option is also overseas. Now that just depends on the timing of it. I don't know exactly how that would work, but I would probably get drafted, gauge the team's interest. Once you get drafted, you go to whatever team drafts you, and basically you are on a glorified tryout. The draft isn't like, you know, the NBA or the NFL. You're basically there on trial. Like, it's just a glorified tryout. You get invited to preseason, and you have to earn it. You have to earn the contract. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to preseason with the team that drafts me if I get drafted. And yeah, I mean, they'll own my rights. Right now, the Philadelphia Union owns my rights. So, but 10 days before the draft, they don't own my rights anymore. They own my rights because I played for the Union Academy when I was little, even though I didn't play for the whole time. But yeah, they own my rights for now. I'd go to whatever team drafts me and grind to earn a first team contract. That is the goal. There's also an opportunity to go back overseas with Sweden, in Sweden, not with Sweden, in Sweden. I'm not gonna say the team I was trying with right now, but it was a really cool club, like amazing fans. It was so sick when I visited. I got to see a game, I got to train with the team. Like, it was dope. Insane environment. It's like the dream. Like, as a kid, you know, you dream of playing at a high level. That is the, like, it was lit. It was sick. And they liked me. They liked me as a player. They liked my physical abilities. They liked my technical ability on the ball. And yeah, it was good, for sure. It went well, and they potentially want me to come back and yeah, kind of reevaluate me, see if I'm still good, and potentially give me a contract. So yeah, those are the options, right? Like I said, I'm not in the position to say what is most likely, because, you know, anything can happen. Those are just the possibilities right now. Nothing is guaranteed at all. It's going to take a lot of hard work, more than I probably even know. Like, I understand how much work it's going to take, but you don't truly know until you get there. Everything is going to have to be earned, but I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go do that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's how to go pro from college, my college career, and what the plan now is. So thanks for watching. If I missed anything, comment down below. Anything else you guys want to know, I'm always reading the comments, you know, getting the content that you guys want to see. And yeah, I know this was a different type of video, but yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Drop a like, subscribe, and if you want to, you know, if you want to follow this journey, because yeah, I'm gonna look back on these videos and watch them myself. So yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. We out. Let's go.
How's man talk about pressure? I don't feel pressure.